Welcome to my writing realm. My name is Tanya Stephenson and I'm a self-published author. To find out more information about me and my publications, please check out my website at www.tanyastephenson.ca. Episode 13. Maya Angelou once said, "You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have." Today's contest, the X.J. Kennedy Poetry Prize by the Texas Review Press. Submit a full poetry collection between 50 and 100 pages for your chance to receive a $10,000 advance, a standard royalty contract, and 20 copies of the published book. The deadline is September 30th, 2021, and the entry fee is $28. The link will be available in the description. As I record this, it is Monday, September 6th, and with the coming fall, it brings a strong sensation of finding a new beginning or moving forward, or maybe it's the start of a new project. Maybe it's because the weather is changing, or the kids are going back to school, or the knowledge that NaNoWriMo is just around the corner. But I find myself ready to hit the reset switch, deal with any anxieties blocking me, and refocusing my energy on writing projects. Recently, I was listening to the Six Figure Author podcast, where they spoke about taking your writing from hobby to earning a full-time income. And one of their key tips was sticking to one genre or niche. If you haven't listened to their podcast or checked out their YouTube channel, I highly recommend them. Their podcast episode got me thinking about what I've been doing and what I've been working on and where I want to go as an author. From day one, my dream was to publish an epic high fantasy series. Yet I've been working on everything else except for that. So far, I have published 5 short crime thrillers, 3 nonfiction, and 1 high fantasy short story collection. Behind the scenes, I've been working on multiple projects, and one of those is a sci-fi romance novel. But meanwhile, my high fantasy world has been eating away at my brain. The podcast made a lot of great points as to why we should focus on one genre first to grow as an author and grow our audience. The more focused we are on one path, the more we brand ourselves in that genre and gain dedicated readership. As a new author, if we keep jumping between multiple genres, we are less likely to gain that steady dedication because readers will not know what to expect of us. The more we release in the same genre, the better or faster our success may be. But please keep in mind that this is based on the opinions of the Six Figure Author podcast, which is a wonderful group of very experienced authors who are doing very well in the author world. There were more great points in that episode, so please consider checking it out. So after listening to this episode in great detail and paying a lot of attention to what I am doing now and where I want to go as an author, this is what I am going to do going forward. I've made the difficult decision to put all of my non-high fantasy projects on hold, even though there is one that is fresh in my mind. Today, I've been digging into world building, which includes very detailed notes related to the world itself, magic systems, relationships between different species, and the main characters. All of these documents I'm going to print out and place in a binder with subject dividers. This will make it easier to reference. Over the years, I've written about 6 rough novels in my high fantasy world, but none of them completely follow my revised world plan. So earlier this year, I had archived them for future reference. Now, I'll develop a simple plan where I will plot where each book idea fits into the timeline. That way, I'm working on each novel in the planned release order, rather than jumping ship and going from one story to the next and not knowing where I'm going or when. So in doing all of this prep work and all of the archiving and all of the planning and doing the world building, I'm hoping it will help redirect my focus and lay a firm plan for the road ahead. This gives me a little bit more confidence, and I'm second-guessing myself a little bit less. Today's writing prompt. After listening to this episode today, has it made an impact on you? Do you find yourself revisiting where you are now and where you want to go? Do you need to devise a new plan for your author journey in terms of what genre you're going to stick with, or do you plan to continue publishing in multiple genres as a new author? If you are, why is that? What is making you want to publish in multiple genres? Every author wants to make money off of their publications, but are you concerned about jumping into multiple genres, even if you're using different pen names? Doing different genres and different pen names is great to keep things separate, but it's also taking your focus away from putting all of your energy into one genre. I really want to hear your thoughts. So, if you're willing to share this with me, email your thoughts at titaniaswritingrealm@gmail.com or leave me a comment. Well, that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you next time. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever, and happy writing.